Hi there. This is a little video that I was planning to do. Dereck showed a couple of weeks back some compilation albums, and I thought, I'm gonna jump on that bandwagon and show some of my favorite compilation albums. And I'm going to do that right now. Hopefully, these will be interesting enough. Lots of indie, post-punk noise, whatever. So let's get started. This is an awesome album, the Zumbazar album. Zumbazar was a British, it wasn't actually a label. This was released on their label, but it wasn't a label. It was more of a group of people that supported bands and made sure they got good record deals. Three of the bands on here that were supported by Zumbazar really made it big. Depeche Mode, the Soft Cell, they made it big. But the songs that are on here from bands that you probably would have never heard of are just amazing. Illustration, Yell, Blah Blah Blah, Noi Electric, Naked Lunch, The Fast Set, The Loved One. This is just awesome. The cover is in terrible shape, but the vinyl is in damn good shape. Comes with the original insert. It's just beautiful. It's a great, great album. If you love, synth-based indie music, kind of post-punk, this is just a stunning album. Another post-punk album that's worth getting, basically because it contains 6-7 inches that if you buy them separately you would basically spend way more money than this particular album. This goes for about 20 bucks, this album, when the 7 inches each probably go for maybe 20 to 30 bucks each. So this is a great collection. It's called The First Year Plan. It's on Fast Product, and it contains the 7 inches of Mekons. There's two Mekons 7 inches. Gang of Four, which has original version of Love Like Anthrax, which is a little different than the one on the Entertainment album. It's got 2.3. It's got Scars, which is a freaking amazing 7 inch. This is just great. And it's got the original Being Boiled by Human League, their very, very first 7 inch. It's all combined on this album, and if you see it and it's really it's affordable, pick it up because it's just amazing. I love the inner sleeve. They always had these wonderful, wonderful inner sleeves. So that is another great post-punk album. This is a more industrial kind of album. If you can't please yourself, you can't please your soul. I love the artwork on this. This is again by Zumbazar. Comes with a little insert, information on the tracks, and inner sleeve, which is just beautiful, beautiful artwork. The LPs, they have like this pop art sensibility with messages like this one. This says, "All guns are phallic symbols." Just awesome artwork. And the album contains a bunch of really, really cool industrial or post-industrial or pre-industrial bands. I don't know. But you get Scraping Fetus of the Wheel, Cabaret Voltaire, Test Department, Mark Almond, Psychic TV, The, Coil, Yellow, Virginia Astley, and Einstürzende Neubauten. Most of this stuff is from albums that they've released, but some of it is, released just for this album. Great stuff. This is an obscure record, but I freaking love it. This is Devastate to Liberate. It's a compilation on don't know the label. The label is mentioned somewhere. Yankee, I guess, or something like that. Yankee. I don't know. It's a weird little album because it's basically supports the Animal Liberation Front, which would be quite impossible nowadays, since at least in my country, I think they're labeled as a terrorist organization. So supporting a terrorist organization is not the way people want to do it right now. But this is a compilation that Dereck would love. It's got Nurse with Wound, SEMA, Shock-Headed Peters, P16D4, Coil, Current 93, the legendary Pink Dots, Heffler Trio, Any Anxiety, Crass, Who Will Carry My Arms. Just a fucking awesome punk noise album. Love it. And we got 50,000 Glass Fans, Can't Be Wrong. This is from the Glass label, which was a label that Pastels were on. And they're on here as well, as are Spaceman 3. Mayo Thompson of the Red Crayola is on here. Nikki Sutton's on here. And there's a band on here called the Space Negroes, and they're fucking insane. I love them. It's on clear vinyl. It's just a great compilation album. I think Dereck showed this as well to the shores of Lake Placid on Zoo Records. It's just amazing. Pictures in here. This is big in Japan. Let's see. This is pretty hard to maneuver. This is Echo and the Bunnyman. Both of these pictures are. Very young looking Echo and the Bunnyman. And this is a Teardrop Explodes. I hope these pictures show. They're on here, and it's just amazing. I love this compilation. It's pretty good, you know, British post-punk kind of stuff. I don't know. This is a compilation on a label that doesn't get mentioned a lot. It's from Seattle. It's ZZ, C-Z Records, or slash. I don't know, the dash and the slash. I get them mixed up. But it's Teriyaki Asma, volumes 1 to 5. Sexy cover, ain't it? It's a double album. Ooh, it's got a fold-out poster. You can hang it on your wall. But this is just. Everyone knows Nirvana's Incesticide and the tracks that were on there that were part of compilation albums. Well, this is one of those compilation albums that feature an original, at the time, Nirvana track that wasn't available anywhere else. Mexican Seafood. This was where it was first released. Also on here is L7, Gas Huffer, Helios Creed, Coffin Break, Babes in Toyland, Ellis Donut. It's just a great mixture of noisy rock and grunge stuff. It's just a really great album. The cover art, probably going to use this for Fred's cover art. This is just a horrendous cover, but you know, I love the album. This is a wallpaper. Actually, this is Songs from a Crimson Egg Tree on a British label called Earworm. It's, I think, proto psychedelic stuff. This is from, I don't know what year this is from, probably 2000 or something like that. It's got Bright Eyes on it, the Essex Green, Off Montreal, Elf Power, but you know, the 14th Ray are on here, and they sound like they're from 1968, as do the Wee Turtles. This is great indie pop. Just love this stuff. This is a great compilation on a Dutch label called Muzikantenwinkel. This is basically music from one town, and I think that town is Tilburg, but I could be wrong. Let's see. I love the drawings in it. It must say something. Tilburg, yeah, which is a pretty cool town. Actually, that is, I believe, the town of Mr. Rompert, and I wonder where he is. Anyway, this features unknown Dutch bands, doing some, Cure-like stuff, or some rockabilly, or some reggae, or some. It's all over the friggin' place, but it's great. Great titles. Great band names. I mean, like Silly and the Suckles, Red Finker Boo Boo, The Pukes, Dildozer, Drone. Just something's wrong in my hometown. The cover, that's the reason why I picked it up, and it's just amazing. The guy who did this cover went on to become quite a successful underground artist, comic artist. The following three are compilations of Kill Rock Stars. This is an original. This has been re-released on Record Store Day last April, or last year. Again, a compilation that featured an original song by Nirvana at the time, Beeswax, but it also features Courtney Love, Melvins, Bikini Kill, Jet Fair, Nation of Ulysses, Brett Mobile. Awesome stuff. This was part, I believe, of a festival in Olympia where Kill Rock Star is located, and it just featured bands that were, friends of the label. So this is an original. Paid a pretty penny for this, but it's worth it. I also have the second in the series, called Stars Kill Rock. This one has not been re-released, I believe, and this one featured more Riot Girl bands like Tribe Aid, Tiger Trap, Calamity Jane, Huggy Bear, Addicted. It's again just beautiful artwork. I mean, great compilations, and again pretty pricey, but worth it. And then I also have the last in the series is Rockstars Kill. This is a mix of everything. It's got, more punky stuff like Rancid, they're on here, but also Smog, Free Kitten, The Boredoms are on here. Not a lot of well-known names, but just a great compilation. This one came with an insert and a bonus 7-inch, which featured even more unknown bands like Star Sign Scorpio, God Is My Co-Pilot, Fleabag, Hattie Fat Nurse, Grouse, Mountain Skyride, and Fifth Column. Just great compilations. So there you go. This is a pretty obscure indie pop compilation. It's called the International Pop Underground Compilation. It's on a German label, and it's got bands from all over the world, from Japan, from America, from England, and the sounds are all over the place as well. It's a little electronic indie pop, there's a little jangle pop. This is really, really nice. It's on, I believe, Pico Records or Smash Tinkle, I don't know, but this is really good stuff. Two more compilations, two more series of compilations. This is imminent episode 1 on Food. Food later became popular with Blur. They had Blur on their roster, as they also had the popular girl group Shampoo on them. But when they started out, this is one of their first releases. This is actually their first release. They have great stuff on it, like Eric Random, the June Brides, the Blue Airplanes, the Bomb Party. Great mixture of what British music was like in 1985. Yeah, this is from 1985. And I also have the second one. There's also a third one, I believe, but I don't have that one. This is from 1986, I believe, and this one has Shock-Headed Peters, Deep Freeze Mice, The 400 Blows, Kill Ugly Pop, Zodiac Mind Warp. Great stuff. And the last series of albums that I have are fucking amazing. Dope Guns and Fucking in the Streets. This is a series of compilations that if you are a noise rock fan, if you like just loud and aggressive music, you should get this. This is just such a great compilation. It compiles 7 inches that were released on Amphetamine Reptile, and on it you have The Cows, you have Helios Creed, Tar, Tad, Mudhoney, The God Bullies. This is only the first 3 volumes. See? Then it goes even further with volumes 4 to 7. This one's got Helmet, The Crows, Jesus Lizard, Boss Hog, Melvins, Dwarfs. It's a mixture of bands that were on Amphetamine Reptile and bands that were affiliated with Amphetamine Reptile. And this is the last, volumes 8 to 11. And here you get Superchunk, The Boredoms, Steel Pole Bathtub, Brainiac, Andreas Brainiac is on here, Rocket from the Crib, just awesome stuff. And I forgot to pull out one more compilation album, so 1 minute. I had to show this. I knew it was rare, but I just had to show it. Subtle Hints, 14 electro-pop tracks from undiscovered new bands. This is on a label called Sane Records. It's their first release, and it even comes with a little press note talking about future plans and why this guy, that guy, started the label. And what you get here is awesome synth pop by bands that never ever made anything else. These are demo tapes that were sent to this guy, and he basically said, you know what, I'm going to start a label. And he did. This is freaking expensive. I paid, I think, 15 guilders, which would be about $7 or $8, and it's not even being sold on Discogs. The last record I saw being sold was on eBay, and they paid $150 for it. It is really good, but $150. I'm glad I've got this copy, and it's not leaving my possession, but great stuff. So that is a little compilation video. It's actually a long compilation video. Hope you liked it. I'll be doing more. There's going to be a Wire video later, probably next week, let's just say that. And I'm going to do one more Final Vines video, so have a good one. Peace.